gentlemen, please rise. And gentlemen, please remove your hats for the singing of the national anthem. Singing will be done by Jordy McDonough and Cassie Miller. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, please rise. And gentlemen, please remove your hats for the singing of the national anthem. Singing will be done by Jordy McDonough and Cassie Miller. St. Clair High School Pep Band. Now we present the voice of the senior soccer, Ed Callahan.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Upper St. Clair Soccer Boosters, welcome to Senior Recognition Night 2006 for the boys soccer team of Upper St. Clair High School. Please turn your attention to the center of the field where I will introduce the senior members of the 2006 team who have made such a significant contribution to the high quality of soccer in the township, the school district, and the region. We have reason to be proud of the talent, skill, hard work, accomplishments, and character of each one of these fine young men, both on and off the soccer field. We joyfully honor them tonight. Our first introduction is captain and defender Nathan Brindle, number 12, son of Lily and Bruce Brindle. Nathan is a 3-year varsity player. He has been named in the Who's Who among student athletes sports edition for 3 years. Nathan plays soccer for Century United Soccer Club and also participates in youth group activities. His greatest athletic thrill was winning back-to-back state soccer championships. Nathan's future plans include attending college and continuing to play soccer. Nathan Brindle. Midfielder Justin Burdette, number 6, is the son of Kim and Steve Burdette. This is Justin's 4th year of high school soccer. In addition to being a letterman in soccer, Justin is also a member of the academic honor roll. His outside interests include cup soccer, working as a soccer referee, going to Steelers games, and working on his uncle's farm. Justin's future plans include attending college. Kim Burdette is unable to be here tonight, therefore Justin's sister Tassie will join him on the field. Justin Burdette. Captain and midfielder Michael Cartier, number 17, is the son of Karen and Keith Cartier. He is a member of the National Honor Society and plays basketball along with soccer. In addition to achieving academic high honor roll, Michael has been named to the all-section soccer team. His outside interests include guitar, outdoor activities, and spending time with friends. His greatest athletic thrill was being part of the 2004 WPIL and state championship team. Michael's future plans include attending college. Michael Cartier. Midfielder Sean Convoy, number 15, is the son of Beth and Tim Convoy. Sean is a member of Student Council in the Pennsylvania Math League. He also enjoys basketball and bowling. Sean is a member of the National Honor Society and on the Academic High Honor Roll. In addition to sport activities, he enjoys spending time with friends. Sean's greatest athletic thrill was winning back-to-back tournament titles at Edinburgh. Sean plans to attend college following graduation. Sean Convoy. Forward midfielder Dan Constantino, number 7, is the son of Pam and Tom Constantino. He is a member of the Latin Club and the National Honor Society. His outside activities include playing softball, hockey, music, and video games in addition to following the Pittsburgh Steelers. His most memorable athletic event was last year's Chartiers Valley game when Upper St. Clair tied the game with only seconds remaining and then won the game in overtime. Dan plans to attend college next year and to major in business. Dan Constantino. Defender Elliot Epstein, number 11, is the son of Amy and Stuart Epstein. He is a member of the Student Council, the Law Club, and the Upper St. Clair diving team. Elliot is a 3-time letterman in diving and a Dean's List member. His outside activities are focused on being with family and friends. One of his most memorable athletic experiences has been being a member of the USC soccer team. Elliot plans on attending college next year. Elliot Epstein. Defender midfielder Josh Jackson, number 13, is the son of Patty Sanicki and Jackson and Fred Jackson. He is a National Honor Society member, a former junior class president, a 4-year student council member, and currently serves as student council president. In addition to playing baseball, Josh's other high school accomplishments include baseball, attaining highest honor roll for every semester, and being nominated for Student of the Year honors. One of his greatest athletic thrills was scoring 2 goals in the last 5 minutes of regulation time to tie the score in his team's championship game at Edinburgh tournament. Josh plans on attending college next year. Josh Jackson. Goalie Matthew Kramer is the son of Barb and Kevin Kramer. Matthew's high school activities include the Healthy Living Club and Interact. He is a member of the National Honor Society, the High Honor Roll, and has been awarded the Perfect Attendance Award. Matthew's outside interests include volunteer work, swimming, and video games. One of his greatest athletic thrills was winning the Pepsi Challenge Cup. Matthew's future plans include becoming a meteorologist. Matthew Kramer. Defender forward Eric Levine, number 9, is the son of Mary and Howard Levine. His activities include the Law Club, the Spanish Club, and tutoring. Eric is on the Academic Honor Roll. He is a member of the PA West Soccer Olympic Development Program and was selected as a Dynamo Travel Soccer MVP. Eric's outside interests include medicine, recreational basketball, racquetball, and mud volleyball. His greatest athletic thrill was winning the state soccer championship in Hershey. Eric's future plans include Lafayette College and becoming an emergency room physician. Eric Levine. Forward Len Mills, number 28, is the son of Toby and Bill Mills. He is a varsity baseball player and a member of the Spanish Club. Len is a member of the National Honor Society and on the highest honor roll. He was a member of the 2-time state championship soccer team. In 2004, he was named Almanac Rookie of the Year. He was named the runner-up in the All-WPIL baseball team and has been cited in the who's who among America's high school athletes. Len's greatest athletic thrill was winning back-to-back state soccer championships. He plans to attend college next year. Len Mills. Defender Morgan Minard, number 4, is the son of Lynn and Jeff Minard. His school activities include lacrosse and the bowling club. Morgan is a member of the Academic High Honor Roll. With Morgan's graduation this year, a long family tradition of Upper St. Clair boys soccer comes to an end. Morgan's brothers Mark, Matt, Mike, and Mitch have all been members of the varsity soccer program. Morgan's future plans are to attend college. Morgan Minard. Captain and forward Nick Palmieri, number 2, is the son of Connie and Dave Palmieri. His other school activities include basketball. Nick's academic awards include being named to the High Honor Roll. He has played cup soccer for 6 years and was a member of the 2004 state championship team. His outside activities include ultimate frisbee, bowling, street hockey, baseball, and skiing. Nick's greatest athletic thrill was being a member of the 2004 state championship soccer team. His future plans are to attend college and to major in engineering. Nick Palmieri. Defender and midfielder Clay Roner, number 10, is the son of Carla and Ken Roner. Clay is the student council executive officer and a member of the German club, Interact, and the USC Ultimate Frisbee team. He has achieved the Academic High Honor Roll for the past 3 years. Clay's outside activities include skiing, music, and roller hockey. One of his greatest athletic thrills was winning the recreational basketball championship in 2006. Clay's future plans include college. Clay Roner. On behalf of these seniors, as well as the entire boys varsity soccer team, the Soccer Boosters extend their sincere gratitude to all the soccer fans in the school and community for their support of these young men during all the years in which they have played the sport they love. The senior boys would also like to thank the band for making this night so special, and a special thanks to the cheerleaders for their tireless support through the years. A special thanks to all the coaches and parents who were vital to their growth, both as players and people. Finally, a special thanks to the boys for all the fun, excitement, and special memories. Now go get 'em, Panthers. announcing the starting lineup for Trinity High School. At midfield, a senior, number 11, Drew Carpenter. At midfield, a senior, number 7, Scott Curran. At defender, a senior, number 15, Matt Dudek. At forward, a senior, number 9, Nathan Frank. At defender, a senior, number 3, Jimmy Martin. At midfield, a senior, number 17, Brian Maynard. At defender, number 10, senior captain Addison Steele. In goal, senior Zach Teagard. At defender, number 5, junior captain Tommy Cook. At defender, a sophomore, number 2, August Capiola. And at forward, a sophomore, number 18, Rudy Medved. The Trinity Hillers are coached by Paco Carioli, who is assisted by Fernando Valena. And now, the starting lineup for the Panthers of Upper St. Clair High School. At defender, number 12, senior captain Nathan Brindle. At midfield, a senior, number 6, Justin Burdette. At midfield, number 17, senior captain Mike Cartier. At midfield, a senior, number 15, Sean Conboy. At midfield, a senior, number 7, Dan Constantino. At defender, a senior, number 13, Josh Jackson. In goal, senior Matt Kramer. At forward, a senior, number 9, Eric Levine. At forward, a senior, number 28, Len Mills. At defender, a senior, number 4, Morgan Minard. And at defender, a senior, number 10, Clay Roner. The Upper St. Clair Panthers are coached by Uwe Schneider, who is assisted by Adam Hunter, Ryan Schwobel, and Fred Jackson. The officials for this evening's game are Paul Garlitz Jr., Paul Garlitz III, and John Tishon. Now, good luck to both teams and play soccer.
Welcome to Upper St. Clair High School Panther Stadium tonight. Tonight we have a section battle. The homestanding Upper St. Clair Panthers in the white uniforms, home white uniforms with black trim, are facing the Trinity Hillers. The Trinity Hillers from the Washington, PA area are wearing dark blue uniforms with white trim tonight. The first half, St. Clair is going to be going left to right on your television screen and defending the south goal, I believe. This is senior night. Being senior night, as tradition mandates most of the time, it's a senior studded lineup. There happen to be 13 seniors on the team, and 11 of them are starting. So we're going to have some starters here or some starters tonight that don't start all the time. Starting from the back to the front, we've got senior goalkeeper Matt Kramer, number 4 Morgan Miner, Nate Brendel, Justin Burdette, and Clay Runner. Looks to be the 4 on defense. Then we go up Cole Convoy, Michael Cartier. Who else did I forget? There's one I can't see on the other side. Anyway, we've also got number 9, Eric Levine, starting on offense. St. Clair's got its first shot by Len Mills. Oh, and it hits the left post and it comes back in. We got another shot at it, and it's out of bounds. Okay. Up front, Len Mills and Nick Palmieri's got to be up there someplace. Can't see him at this point. Okay, our first goal kick of the evening by the Trinity Hiller goalkeeper. Set out to about the 35. Conboy gets it. It's taken away from him. Trinity's going to try to get it down the center. Morgan Miner takes it, clears it, almost to midfield. Trinity takes over. Eric Levine gets it. Can Eric keep it? Battling the Trinity player. Now it's over to Michael Cartier. Michael's got it on the near side, gets it to Clay Runner. What's he going to do? He's going to send it to the Sean Conboy in the middle. He's going to put it all the way to the right to a streaking Justin Burdett. Justin's got some space. He's taking it down the far side. What's he going to do with it? He gets it back up. Trinity player steps in, number 3. He's off to the races down the far side. See if they get any action on this. Okay, what was that? It was Justin Burdett stepped in, took the ball, and then ricocheted off the Trinity player. So we're going to get a Upper St. Clair, the first Upper St. Clair goal kick at the 37-57 in the first half. No score. So senior Matt Kramer, the goalkeeper. Going to put it out to almost midfield. Lenny Mills is trying to keep it in on the far side. It's going out. Should be a Trinity throw in. Trinity throws it in. Lenny tries to step in. Trinity sends it back up the field. Trinity's got it. It's going to turn and try to make a move, but it loses the ball. Ball's back to Morgan. Sends it forward to streaking Eric Levine, and he's got Dan Constantino on the near side. On this side, who's got the ball, is making a nice run down this side. Now let's see if he can get it to the center. He does. Lenny's going to get a kick over the net, but it must have ricocheted off someone because we're going to get the first Upper St. Clair corner kick. Looks like Dan Constantino is going to take it on the near side. St. Clair lines up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like 6 that are going, 6, maybe even 7 going into the penalty area. It's a long one. Somebody gets a head on it. Brendel is going towards the out of bounds. The goalkeeper comes over and catches. So the Trinity goalkeeper is going to get his first punt. Punt to midfield. Shane Conboy gets a head on it. He's it to the far side to trying to get it down to Eric. The other one I hadn't really seen over there and I hadn't announced is Josh Jackson, 13's on the far side, just threw the ball in. Gets it to Levine. Levine plays, he leaves it. The Cartier back to Levine, gets a head on it. Trinity's going to clear it out. It's a big clear. Looks like Nate Brendel's going to take care of it. He's going to send it back to Kramer, who has to kick it out of there, and he does. Kicks it back up, tries to get it to the Conboy. Conboy gets it. They get it forward to Lenny. Lenny's got Levine on the left side. They're trying to get it over to Constantino. He can't get there before it goes out of bounds. Trinity throw in deep in their own territory on the near side. Long throw down the line. Constantino gets a head on it, out of bounds. Another Trinity throw. The head on it goes in to Michael Cartier. He gets it to Levine, who's trying to send it forward to a streaking Lenny Mills. Can't keep it in, but Trinity looks like they managed to keep it in. Keep us from a corner kick, but we do get a throw in. Throw into Cartier. That's Clay Roner's going to send it forward. Tried to get it to Josh Jackson on the left side of the net. He can't keep it in. Going to have a Trinity goal kick. Clay Runner gets a head on it, gets it to Michael Cartier. He's going to send it to, who's it, to Josh, up to Eric. Merritt gets it, tries to send it forward to Lenny. Lenny gets it. Can he get a left foot? No, he's going to send it back to Josh. Josh will send it to the center. He does. Now Cartier's trying to get to it. Can't get to it before the goalkeeper makes a nice play. Takes it above his head. Brings it on down. He's going to come up and punt again. Justin Burdett. Okay, Morgan Miner sends it back up. Justin's trying to get there. Can't, but it's going out of bounds. It should be a St. Clair throw in, almost midfield on the far side. It's like Justin throwing it in. Trinity's going to send it to a long ball down the far side. Morgan steps in. Trinity's going to have some Trinity offense. Let's see, Morgan's got it now. Sends it back. Looks like it can't keep it in bounds. It's going out. Trinity throw in. Throw back. Trinity's got some space. He's going to change fields. He's coming over here, but it might have been a little bit out. The Trinity player gets there. Makes a nice move, goes to the right side. That's Clay Runner who comes and stops that offensive threat, but a Trinity throw in deep in St. Clair territory. Throw in the Trinity player. He's going to try to center it. Trinity gets a body on it. Now we're trying to wait for it to go out of bounds, which it does. It should be a goal kick. Nope, they've called a corner. Trinity's got his first corner kick. Number 5 for Trinity's going to come over to the near side. He's going to be joined by another Trinity player. Nope, it's not a short play. The Trinity player told him what the play was going to be, and now runs basically to the penalty spot. Here comes the kick. Just barely, it's a header. Trinity gets the goal. It was the player that came over here. We had we couldn't get it out. Trinity, we had the first foot on it, didn't clear it, came back in, and a header from the Trinity player. Trinity now leading at the 32-36 part.
Killer goal scored by number 10, Addison Steele.
Mr. Callahan says the Trinity player, number 10, gets credit for the goal. Number 10, Addison Steele. St. Clair ball. St. Clair has spent most of the first 8 minutes in the Trinity area, but to no avail. Now they find themselves facing a 1-0 deficit. And Coach Schneider is sending, it looks like almost a whole team down to the right to warm up. So it looks like we're going to have some substitutes in a few minutes. Clay Runner gets a hit on it now. Nate Brindle. That's Dan Constantino, sends it to the center. Trinity sweeper. Oh, makes a mistake. Lenny gets there. They're leaving it for Josh down the left side. Let's see if Josh gets a shot out of this. He takes it. Looks like it's going to be, just barely wide right. Trinity goal kick. It's like we're sending, looks like the ref's sending somebody out. Eric Levine comes out. I don't know if he has a problem with his shoe or whatever, but he's being replaced by junior Rob Merritt, number 21. Trinity goal kick. Merritt gets the first head on the ball. Trinity's trying to change the direction going there. That's Justin Burdett tries to get a head on it. Looks like Trinity's going to try to send it down the right side. Morgan sends it out of bounds on the far side. Number 4, Morgan Miner. Going to get a Trinity throw in. They throw it back. Trinity player being closely marked by 2 St. Clair players. That looks like, I think that's Rob Merritt. He sends it down to Len Mills on the far side, number 28. The Trinity player can't take it away from clearly, but what he does is takes it out of, just clears it, takes it out of bounds. Now we've got a stoppage of play. We're going to have a St. Clair throw in on the far side. I think that's probably Josh Jackson. Can't quite tell. Sends it into Rob Merritt. Rob's trying to get around the Trinity player. Can't. Looks like we're going to have another throw in. It's going to be Josh again. See if we have a long one. He's taking a run. He's trying to get it to a Trinity player steps in. He's going to send it. He's going to send it down a ton. See if Morgan can stop this one. Trinity tries to keep it in. Doesn't quite. Looks like we'll have a St. Clair throw in. They get it in for Josh Jackson. Eric Levine back in, replacing Rob Merritt. So we're back to our all-senior lineup. It's been just over 10 minutes of all the seniors, 11 seniors being able to play together. Michael Cartier, we got a Trinity player down. He and Cartier sort of ran into each other. He's getting back up. Ball's to Brendel. He's got plenty of space. He's got Roner here. He tries to send it to Eric up the center. Trinity player steps in, gets it down to theirs. They get it to Meinert. See if he gets it to Brendel. Yep. Trinity player steps in, so Morgan clears it out of bounds. Trinity throw in deep in St. Clair territory. Eric Levine turns on it. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Dan Constantino. Now the ball goes out. Should be a St. Clair throw in. Is that the call? No, the call's being overturned by Paul Gollitz, the third on this side, said it was off a St. Clair leg, so Trinity takes it, gets a throw deep in our territory. Clay runner puts it out of bounds. We have another Trinity throw. Gavin might be coming up. He's here, and I'm glad to see him. We've got to get we've got a 1-goal deficit already, and Gavin just got here. I'm being joined by Gavin Williams, our broadcaster extraordinaire here, so I can fade into the woodwork. Well, you're here for senior night. We've had, Gavin, we've had 11 out of the 13 seniors started. They're still playing. Matt Kramer, the senior goalie, has started and played the whole game.
I've been here, Coach B. I was down there. I didn't realize you guys were doing it.
No.
I'm happy to join the telecast now that we're ready to roll. Hope to bring some good fortune to the Panthers.
Michael Cartier on the offense with Levine and
Beautiful
Mills in front of him. We need a foot lift. Got it. Goalkeeper tonight.
Boy, that was a beautiful little through ball by Mike Cartier with the left foot. Kept the ball low. Lenny made a very nice run into the box, tried to catch with his left foot. Trinity goalie made a nice diving save on it. That's 3 good opportunities for Lenny Mills in the box. You have a feeling he's going to get one before too long.
It's just a matter of time. Len sends it to the near side to Dan Constantino, who's going down. Now he leaves it being overlapped by Eric Levin. Gets it to the center, but the goalkeeper's there. Goalkeeper for Trinity's been the right guy in the right place.
He's been excellent early, but when you're dominating the possession game, you know, good things are going to happen, and St. Clair's starting to dominate the possession, starting to play the bulk of the game in the Trinity end. Now this is Brindle trying to fight for it. Morgan Minert's going to take his time here, let Kramer come out and play it, and the Panthers are going to counter the other direction here.
Over to Justin Burdett on the far side. Back to Morgan Minert. Let's see. He's going to send it to Shane Convoy. Did we die?
I don't know. It's tough.
Okay, I guess we can keep talking, but we're not hearing ourselves now. Glenn, if you can hear us.
I don't mind it. It's not as distracting. Well, this is Morgan tapping it away, and Josh Jackson checking back. Won't get there. Nice play by Morgan again. Convoy very aggressively on the ball for the Panthers. Now this is Cartier. Trying to turn, can't do so. Here comes Trinity. Little ping pong here. Josh Jackson runs through aggressively again. But Trinity continues and has a little space in the mid. Trying to play a ball on. It's headed out by Brindle. Can the Panthers get it out? They do. Good ball by Burdett. It's going to be long and far.
Long ball.
Yeah, Trinity trying to get ahead on it, but does so out of bounds. Panther throw in. The quick counter working dividends for the Panthers.
Dan Constantino is going to take the throw in from the near side. Tries to get it to Lynn Mills. Does. Lynn controls it, sends it forward for Eric. Oh, just maybe one step forward, one step too far for Eric.
Yeah, it was the right idea.
Yes.
Definitely was. We got a whole village of substitutes warming up over on the sidelines.
I'd already mentioned that before your arrival. He sent them down en masse.
So the ball's touched out to the wing here. Trinity trying to do the little 1-2, Brindle chest.
Gets it back to Kramer. Kramer sends it out. Looks like Josh is going to try to get there. Can't get quite there. Well, Trinity throw in on the far side. We've got a whistle for a Trinity sub on the far side. Hey, Michael Cartier steps in. Let's see, what's he going to do with it?
I tried to do a little stop and go up the wing. Couldn't quite get didn't have a whole lot of space. Now Trinity tries to go up their left wing, won't do so. Kramer off his line, making the play. Looks like he's going to punt it away. Kramer with a good long punt,
Nice
well across
punt.
midfield.
Instant offense. Here we go. Len tries to get ahead on it. Here comes Comboy. He gets there. Ends up giving it up to Trinity. Here comes Morgan. Can he get a foot on it? Roner's trying now. Constantino back to Brendel at this point. Brendel sends it to the center. Gets
Nice
it to
little
Len.
flick by Lenny.
Oh, really nice. How can Eric get there? Now they send it back. Oh, a Trinity mistake is going to get us a corner, Gavin.
But that shows you what effort does from your front runners. Eric Levine had a nice little head fake, and then he pressured the goalie, pressured that passing lane, made them tap the ball errantly across their own end line. That forces a corner. You get a goal off that. It's one little hustle play like that, forcing a good scoring opportunity. That's great work.
I think it's Josh Jackson on the far side.
Yeah, it will be. It's Jackson to take it. Nice little in-swinger. Up for that. Oh, it got through. I can't believe that. Levine turning with a hard shot. Couldn't half volley at home. It's going to be a Trinity goal kick.
Okay, we're having three subs.
Looks like Mike McCurry checking in here.
Vince Delamo.
Yeah, Vince is checking
Curry, and who else went in? Oh, Rob Merritt went
back.
back.
I didn't see Rob. Yeah, Robbie's going to play right mid here.
Number 21. Josh Jackson comes out, and Morgan Minor, and
Constantino.
Nice
little steal by Cartier. Working forward. Lenny
Len.
trying to couldn't quite get it there. McCurry slides in aggressively, won't get there.
Vince gets it.
Nice turn by Vince. Couldn't quite get by him.
I thought Vince has been playing real well this year, especially with his back to the net.
Second half of the year, Vince has just been excellent. He's really starting to make his mark. Panther, actually, the whole center mid has been excellent the second half. Mike Cartier and his effort and Vince have really done a nice job in tandem. So Trinity's going to get the free kick off the Panther foul here. They're going to go long. Brendel's going to head away nicely.
Cartier tries to step in. Okay, who's that? That's Brendel. Sends it out of danger, but out of bounds also. Trinity throw in far side.
Just a little choppy here in the early going. Hopefully the Panthers can get some flow and get a counter going. Comboy tips, and Cartier's got a little room here. Touches over.
He's got Merritt. Can he get it to him?
That's
and
a nice
Rob does it. Tries to give it to Eric down the side.
Nice run by Eric Levine. Good ball by Merritt.
Really good speed. Now we're going to get a cross. We are, but it's a little bit too hard. But here comes McCurry. He can't control it.
That's the right idea.
Back
Taking
to
advantage of
Vince.
the speed there.
Vince is going to control, and he's got Clay Runner on this near side. Up to Merritt. Merritt's going to get it back to Runner. Runner's going to try to leave it to Eric.
Nice.
Eric gets around. Let's cross it here. Oh, going to try it again. McCurry gets a head on it towards the goal, but it's grabbed by the Trinity goalkeeper.
Each game, Eric Levine plays as a front runner. He gets more and more comfortable. He gets more and more active, and he does more and more good things. Eric Levine's doing really good work up front for the Panthers.
When did Coach move him up?
He had to when Nick got hurt against Chartiers Valley,
okay.
and he's been up there ever since, and really added some nice offense to the Panther attack. This is Rob Merritt. Gets it from Cartier, connects, and he's got some space here up the right side. He's going to overlap and cross over. Back to Cartier now. Mike with a nice little touch over to the left side. Burdett's got a lot of space.
See if he gets it to McCurry or he's going to send it. He tries to get it to Cartier. They ends up to Levine with his back to the goal.
He was trying to turn to Lenny real quick. Here's
Cartier.
Mike again. Mike shields nicely, taps back to Vince. Now to Clay with some space. Clay down the wing to Rob Merritt.
He's got Lenny right in front of him. Drops him the ball. Now Len's going to send it forward to
nice
Eric. Back to Len.
go.
Tries to send it forward. Now should have a Sinclair. It's going to be a Sinclair throw. Almost on the end line.
Absolutely. The front runners are starting to get a little more active and putting together some passes in combination, and you're starting to see better stuff here. This is Cartier, the target man. Merritt.
Merritt's going to cross it.
Nice cross.
We can't get a head on it, but who's that? That's Vince trying to control it.
Looked like a handball there. Nothing called. But it's going to be played out of bounds.
Brundle's going to let it go out of bounds. Sinclair throw in near side into Convoy. He's got Burdett by himself on the far side. He's got McCurry on the far side, too. He sends it to Vince. Vince leaves it for Burdett. Burdette tries to get it through to Cartier. Cartier can't control it. Comes back on a Trinity clear. Nate Brundle gets ahead on it. Here's Comboy. He's going to clear it. Can it keep it in bounds? McCurry does keep it in bounds.
Couldn't quite tell. They called McCurry for some sort of violation. Frankly, I missed that.
Well, he's tenacious when he's around the ball, and he and the other guy were sort of going at it. Here we got a long throw. Comboy's going to clear it out with a header. Trinity sends it back. They're going to get a kick out of this. It's going towards the goal. Out of bounds. That ball kept carrying and carrying.
Yeah, a little bit of a scary ball. Kramer was right there. He had great position on it, but the ball just kept kind of carrying, but played harmlessly over the bar for a Panther goal kick. Panthers trail 1-0 here, just past the halfway point of the first half to the Trinity Hillers.
Oh, Cartier steps in.
Good
nice.
stuff from Cartier.
Trying to get it to McCurry on the far side. Trinity steps in. Trinity heads it back down. This Comboy puts a head on it. Who steps in now? That's Vince stepping in up to Cartier. He's got Robbie Merritt on this side. He's got he gets it to Eric. Eric controls it, turns it, leaves it for a streaking Vince. Tries to get it through for McCurry.
That was
McCurry.
Again, the right idea. We're just not executing that last pass, and you know that's the key one. Obviously, you got to spring somebody. Got to be perfect with that
Justin
through ball.
Burdette throw in to Vince. Vince is going to send it all the way over here to Clay Romer. We switched the field and did it successfully. Up to Eric. Eric's going to try to get it to Merritt. We're going to have a St. Clair throw. Robbie Merritt's going to throw it in. Throw back to Roner, who tries to get it down to Merritt. Can't, but it comes out. But he should be. It is a St. Clair throw. We've got a sub. Aaron Miller's coming in, and
Shea Kumar.
Yeah, for Levine and Mills.
They actually did this last game against Baldwin. They subbed these two up front just to get some energy up in the position just for about 10 minutes, and they've done a nice job up there. There's Kumar, beautiful little ball. Merritt, step over. They have a little miscommunication. Kumar steps in and keeps it alive, but they're going to call a foul. He looked like he was on the ball, but yeah, just a little miscommunication there when they were playing balls in between the guys up front, and unfortunately they got Ashe for a late challenge, even though it looked like he was right on the ball. So this will be a
I think that was Vince, though.
Was it?
Yes. That's 14. That was Vince that was up there doing that. I'm trying to think where Kumar's sort of, he's more on this side. Vince was coming over from the middle of the field for that. Got a Trinity. They're going to send it forward. Kramer should come out and take that one. Going to throw it out.
This is a good idea. A little quick restart here.
Yep. They try to get it to Vince. Roner's got it. He's got Vince. He's going to send it down to Ashe. Ashe's trying to. Robbie gets a foot on it. Okay, this is nice. He's got Miller. That was a handball. Ashe's got it again. See if because he's got, who is that? That's Cartier on the by himself with space. Back to Ashe. He's got it in the center. That's gets it to Miller. Now it's back to Burdette. To Vince over here to Roner. Trying to lead Robbie into the middle. Can't get it to him. What do we got a whistle for?
I guess that was the handball we were looking for about 3 plays ago.
I didn't see it. Was there a handball? I didn't see anything.
That looked like less of a handball than the one that we called last time, but we'll take it. This is going to be Nate Brindle on the free kick here, just about at the 35-yard line of the football field. He's going to try to swing this one in. Mike Cartier is the general target guy here. Look for him to either look for a head on net or to flick behind him to one of the on-rushers. Beautiful ball by Brindle. Here comes McCurry on the far post. Gorgeous. It was loose there. Great ball by Brindle. Very, very nicely played.
Convoy and Burdette over there. They goes off one of them. We're going to have a Trinity throw in. Got a Trinity sub here. Trinity throw in far side. Ooh. Looks like we got Mills and Levine ready to come back in down here, Gavin.
Yeah, this is what happened, like I said, against Baldwin, and they came in refreshed. And Aaron Miller got the second goal against Baldwin, did a really nice job up front creating offense while he was in. Here's Cartier running through it. Nobody's running off him, and Trinity's going to recollect. Now touched forward. Roner's going to try to play it and keep it in. Will not do so. Trinity throwing. They're going to drop the ball back, play it harmlessly here. Now they're going to try to play a long high cross.
Burdett gets a header, tries to get it to McCurry. McCurry's got it. Can he keep it in? Yeah. Got some speed going down the right side, trying to get it to Miller. Goes out of bounds. Trinity throw in far side.
Panthers got to be a little more patient and gradually build up the tack, I think, if you're going to get the quick counter, then be patient when you got some space. Got to take advantage. Nice play by Burdett there to win it, and this is a good cross field. That's kind of what we're looking for. You don't have to always be going forward. Now Merritt playing the ball to O'Shea. O'Shea's got a little bit of space here. It's going to be, that was a nice, dangerous ball by Merritt down the right wing. It's going to force a throw in deep in the Hiller territory. And for this throw in, we're going to get Mills and Levine back in as the front runners. Kumar and Miller back out. And this is in kind of a fairly big juncture in the game. You got a deep throw and you want your two attackers in, and that's just what's happening.
Down to about 13.5 left in the first half. St. Clair down by one goal.
Nice quick
Lenny
turn by
turns it.
Lenny.
To McCurry. Oh, we need it. Oh, it's going to. Wide right. Couldn't have been more than a couple of feet. He turned, but he couldn't get much steam on it. Then it went a little wide also.
Yeah, I mean, it was deflected by a Trinity defender, but he still didn't get a whole lot of mustard on it. Unfortunately, Lenny made a really nice quick turn to the outside there and created some space, got that
Robbie
cross
with
off.
the corner.
Oh,
Gonna
that's
get a hit. Oh, that was McCurry also, I think.
Yeah, I think it just bounced a little high off his shin and piked over the crossbar. That was a beautifully low-driven ball by Merritt. Actually, they're going to give us a corner here. I actually thought it was off Mike McCurry, but a Trinity defender must have gotten his foot in. So here we go again. McCurry's going to walk over and take this corner from the opposite side of the field, the far side. Hopefully we can get a similarly struck corner here. That's driven low. Unfortunately, Trinity heads out.
Comes that's Nate. Drops it for Clay. Clay's trying to get it forward to Eric.
I think he actually drew a corner there. Good stuff by Levine. Plays it right off the Trinity defender. Clay Roner with a nice ball to the corner flag there. He had two guys on running, two options, and drew a corner. That's the type of forward-thinking ball you need to get.
Robbie Merritt. Ball comes out. Our last three corner, all three of the last three corner kicks have been low. I think lower than we would have liked. Really.
Yeah, that was too low.
That's Comboy sending it to a streaking Mills. Here comes McCurry. He can't quite get there. Well, the real question is how long can you play with the ball in front of their goal and not score?
We asked the same question on Saturday. To be honest, we had a million scoring opportunities and didn't finish, and it's been either the last touch in terms of the last pass or the finishing. And Lenny's had a bunch of chances. It's uncharacteristic for him not to put one home. I look for him to get at least one, and when he gets one, the floodgates could open. Cartier wins this one again in the midfield. Levine checking back beautifully. Here's Lenny with some space. Plays
Merritt a little too hard. Trinity throw in.
Panthers got to keep pressuring the Trinity backs, force them to make errant passes and then counter. It's been an effective strategy. It's going to be a foul on Merritt, and Trinity goes forward with a free kick.
Merritt steps in, but it goes out of bounds. Goes out of bounds to Coach Snyder, who returns the look to Merritt. Like, what was that? Okay, here's Lenny. We're gonna get a foul on Robbie again.
Well, that's the aggression you like to see. I like to see him pressuring the back guys. They got the foul call, but I think Trinity's putting a lot of numbers forward for having a lead, and I think that's one way you can catch them. Nice little chip to the middle, very dangerous. Roner tries to play it nice. He does.
Merritt sends it out. Lenny tries to get a head on it. Can't, but it's a Trinity head, but it got out of bounds. Should be a St. Clair throw.
Clay goes long up the field. Levine
Oh,
checks
nice
back and
error.
steals.
There he goes with some space. He's got Lenny in front of him. Does the ball, but looks like it's a little bit too far.
That was a nice attempt on the through ball by Levine. There's a lot of speed in both St. Clair front runners, and that direct through ball, keeping the ball low, is more their attacking style. I think they're better than that than trying to win one in the air, and you almost saw pay dirt. This is Cartier again, very strong in the midfield. Could be a dangerous play, and it is. You know, that's vintage Mike Cartier. When there's a ball to be won midfield, that's where he is.
Burdette to McCurry. Can't maintain control. It's back. That's
Sean.
Here to
Was up. Another hand.
now we're going to move. Got a head on it, but the there. I think that was Brindle who got the header, and Levine came in and tried to get it. They having a punt via the Trinity goalie.
I'm the wrong guy to ask. You'd have to think so. Handicap rate.
They haven't. There's not one on this side. There's one on the other side. There isn't a ramp on this side.
This is Merritt. Trinity touches, and it's out of bounds again. Still battling in the midfield, but not much to show. Constantino checking back in, replacing McCurry on the left outside mid. Clay's going to trigger it back in for the long. Trinity comes in, and he's essentially going to be right back where he started.
They moved up at least 5 yards, jamming. Another long throw, gets it. Len flicks it on, tries to get it to Levine. It comes back quickly. Nate steps in. Cartier back. It's over to Burdette. Now try to get it up the Vince.
Headed forward here by Trinity. Convoy trying to bicycle it. Brindle. Now Convoy clears. It's way up in the air. Battling for it. Burdette finally gets it out of danger. Cartier, nice. certainly have the urge, especially when you're a lot of numbers back and kind of sit back and make the other team make a spectacular play to beat you, and that's what you're seeing.
Oh, keep it in, Clay. Can't do it. Well, the other part of that is we're being, you use the word, be more abrupt or a little bit deliberate on our offense of our moves. Giving them time to pack it back, probably more than they.
Here comes Mike.
He's going to take a long, almost too long a kick, maybe a little bit out of frustration.
Yeah, I think they're starting to press a little bit, seeing themselves down 1-0 on the scoreboard. Senior night has a tendency to do that to you. You really, you want to leave your mark and do something very spectacular when, all it takes is solid soccer. So I think at halftime, Coach Snyder's really going to have to settle them down a little bit.
When he gets his foot on the ball, we had a St. Clair sub. Clay Roner was replaced by junior number 3 Chris Burke in the defensive backfield.
Nice little sell by Cartier. He turns with time. Touches outside. This is Rob Merritt.
Oh, tried to get it to Levine, but behind him. Now Justin Burdett's moved to this side, and he can't keep it in. And
yeah,
Chris
Burke's
Burke's
better with
on
the
other
left foot
side.
anyway.
Mm-hmm. Vince flicks it to the side to Chris Burke.
Nice first touch by Burke. Way to welcome to the game.
To Constantino. He keeps it. Let's see what he's going to try to get it forward. Okay, it's back to Cartier.
Nice touch over by Mike.
Let him have it. Oh.
What a beautiful strike by Eric Levine. That play was all set up by a little touch from Chris Burke in the transition. Constantino with a nice inside-out move to the middle. Cartier beats one guy, touches over to Levine, and he hits a rocket. Great save.
Yeah, we got some more air under that one. Let's see if we can get a header out of it. That Constantino turns, but can't put a lot of juice on it. Goalie makes good use of it. The goalie made a nice play on
That's a great save.
Eric's.
Levine really struck that beautifully. It was ticketed for the right, probably right side net, and the goalie made a gorgeous diving save.
Got Burke tracking it down on the far side. He turns it. He keeps it in. It's Constantino. Got a St. Clair throw in. Chris Burke, one of his long throws up to Cartier. Up to Levine. We've got Merritt on this side running free.
That's exactly where he's going with it. He's cutting middle. He has him. There it is.
There it's to Eric. Let's see. He's got some space. He's going to try to get it to land. Okay, but we got Burdett down here who can keep it in and cross it. He does. Oh, he got it to Eric, and Eric couldn't control it to get in the net.
That's a beautiful heads-up play by Burdett, though. Burdett made an overlapping run from the right defensive back, and he saw where that was going. It's a beautiful overlapping run and a very nice cross, dangerous and low. We've got to volley that home. We had several guys in position. There's a lot of opportunities right in the goal mouth that we're not converting.
Here's Chris Burke. Far right. Here we go. Trinity. For the second half. Uh, who else? Chris Burke is still in there.
We got Elliot
He's in
Epstein,
there.
the other senior. He's starting at left outside mid here.
Okay, that's number 11. Yep. Oh, Burke back to Conboy, back to Burke. Epstein he gets there to keep it in. Burke's trying to overlap him. Trinity's going to clear and almost clean some lady's clock in front of us here.
Levine, nice little back heel touch. Lenny trying to center, can't do so. Vince steps in. He's going to try to juggle it a little bit here. Touches back. Burke. And unfortunately, Vince turned his head. And
I think Haas is going to come out way out of the goalie box and keep this one. Keep.
reflexes that made him a fantastic. On my cup team 20 years ago. Beautiful play counter. Face of net. Lenny Mills does not opportunity is very often, and this time he .22
13 seniors played tonight. I guess the only one that hasn't is Nick Palmieri, who's hurt. You said he got hurt against Jar Valley. It was not there. Yes, but beyond that, all 12 have got significant playing time, it seems like. So we've got additional senior night playing time for some of the seniors, or most of the seniors. I think that's a good thing.
Absolutely,
some of those kids,
it's a good thing.
They work hard, and they've worked hard for years. And some of them start, but it's good to get them some playing time.
And they've done a nice job tonight. They've really acquitted themselves well. A senior got the lone goal here, and Lenny is a guy who plays a lot. But you just saw Elliot Epstein, who did a real nice job countering up the left wing, played a nice ball. And you also have seen, Josh Jackson with some real nice aggressive moves. Dan Constantino set up several nice attacks. And so, it's not – these kids don't just along for the ride. They can all play. I mean, you're at a school like Upper St. Clair. There are a lot of talented kids. That's the nature of the beast here.
Well, looking once again while we have this stoppage in play, St. Clair's 11 and 3, third in the with that record, but three. But the top three teams in our section 4, I believe, are in the Whitfield top 10. Probably should.
5, actually.
We're either fourth or the section that St. Clair's been in for a decade or more always has at least two really tough top teams, if not three. Peters traditionally has been a tough one.
Oh, the good news about that is you're battle tested come playoff time. You've seen Peters twice, you've seen Char Valley twice, we've seen Mount Lebanon once, we've seen Bethel Park once, and you've played the best of the best. You know you can go toe to toe with all these teams. They tied Bethel Park, Char Valley they've tied and lost to, but both were very winnable games, and it's what you see.
Well, that's the old Joe De Palma. How come your non-section schedule is so hard? And Joe De Palma said, well, I'm not going to beat them all, but I want my team ready for the playoffs because they're going to see them. They're going to see the best teams, and that's who they're going to see.
Oh, and that's an important philosophy because you want your kids to be in the mentality that they know they can anybody they see. You don't want to have them be afraid of anybody or apprehensive about a certain matchup. And I can tell you one thing, the St. Clair team is not going to be afraid as to any matchup down the road they see in the playoffs.
Well, to start, we're going to see ourselves.
Room down that wing because he does. He's going long here.
He's got a long throw.
That never went in bounds, I don't think.
They're saying it did and then left. Trinity throwing deep in their own territory.
I respectfully disagree. We have a pretty good angle. Nice
I
play
didn't say
by
I
Epstein.
said. I said there's.
No, I agree. Levine, here comes Lenny on the turn. Can't quite turn it. Taps it back. Mike, nice ball to the wing.
Over here,
Epstein's got
Epstein.
space.
He crosses it.
Beautiful little cross by Epstein.
Merritt. Oh. Almost got that one. Here it comes to Epstein. He sends it to the center again. Got a handball, I think, in the box. Len has got it. Eric's got it. Oh, right at the goalie.
Welcome to the game. The backup goalie with a beautiful save on a left-hand turning strike by Levine. But man, oh man, have they had opportunities here. Elliot Epstein with beautiful little cross off a ball from Cartier.
Yeah, and that's what a other call. Fence say.
Yeah, the reflex.
It was right at him. I mean, he didn't have to move. He just had to save his face and the rest of him as it came.
Oh, this might be a very fortunate corner and a very unfortunate play by Trinity. He slid and there was so much English on that ball. It backwards across the Trinity Hiller goal line. So we'll get a corner kick and another.
Looks like Robbie Merritt's coming from the. There it's a kick. Mark does it and does it nicely.
A huge dive.
Come on, Len. Len's got it. Let's see. He's going to try to. He tries to lead Levine. I think it's a little bit too far. It is. The goalie gets there in his light blue shirt, which is sort of interesting. Oh, nice play on by Trinity. Nate's got to do something with it. He gets it over here to Burke. Now Burke steps over and turns.
Yeah, nice little dummy and turn. Very, very calm, Chris Burke.
He must have worked on those clears, those left-footed clears on turns.
Oh,
he
heads
can do
up.
it about 30 yards. Here we go. We got a kick. Cast went down and made it. It wasn't a nice nice bounce. Gets it out to Merritt, but it's out of bounds. We've got Justin Burdett's going to try to get it to Merritt or Levine again.
That looked like a handball right there. Nice touch by Merritt, and we have a little room here. Here comes Cartier. Cartier with an errant touch, and Trinity steals. Oh, now they tap back. Gonna play long ball here. Getting ahead on it is Brindle. Now Burke. Forward. Mike settles it.
Oh, nice. What a nice play. Oh, then he almost loses it, but Chris Burke, who's really the long thrower from on these throw-ins. That one's not too long, but long enough. Into Len. Len controls. Tries to get around the Trinity player. Does. Now tries to cross it to Robbie Merritt. Can't quite get it there, but Cartier captures the ball in midfield. That's Burdett to Merritt. Back to Burdett.
He's got square. And it's a little late, but he gets it to Vince finally. Vince now back to him.
I don't know, Gavin. It looks like we're back to where we were in the end of the first half. We're doing a little bit too much passing, short passing, and not quite enough attacking.
Yeah, because they're just pressuring the man, waiting for a turnover, and there's too many guys back to really get a direct ball just off. Because the Panthers are not as good in the air. They do not score a whole lot of goals on crosses and things like that. They score more on through balls on the ground. And you do that generally by countering. You don't do it by letting them generate numbers in the back. And hopefully the Panthers can be a little bit more direct and a little quicker in turning defense into offense. I have a feeling that's where they're going to get their next goal from.
Number 10 again sends
nice ball.
Forward. Burke steps in, but so Haas clears that one nicely. Nate Brendel also. Here's Eric Levin trying to step in. Can't. Trinity player gets it back to another one who's going to send it forward. Burke's trying to draw a bead on this. Heads it.
And heads it down. Here it scoots. Just forward. Plenty of room here if he wants it.
He's got that's Merritt on the far side.
Very nice.
We've got about 3 or 4 guys. Let's see if we can. Okay. The cross. Oh, Epstein couldn't get there to.
It's honestly like an instant replay. We've had so many struck crosses that try to get a foot on it, a bot thing, and direct it into the goal. And we've just been not quite getting there.
He's going to clear it or see if he gets it back to Haas. Turn it and clear it. Trinity step. Merritt steps back and gets it back to Brindle, who gets it up here to Cartier. Now we've got 3 guys coming. The one in the center, Vince has got it. Vince has got two guys doing it on the right side.
You got all.
To get it forward, I'm afraid it's two. No, one might get there. But he can't keep it in.
I'll tell you what, he may.
He directed it out on the side as opposed to the end.
Yeah, from a field position standpoint, that's a big play. And the Panthers do. They keep it right in there. Unfortunately, now Trinity clears. Looking again to spring guys. They play it to the target man, and he's getting guys running off, and that's how they're going to try to spring it. But St. Clair really keeping their shape nicely.
Okay, here. Brendel again. Gets it to Vince. Oop. Gonna have a free kick by Trinity. Looks like Aaron Miller's loosening up on this side.
Yeah, St. Clair's gotten a little flat the last 5 minutes. Ooh, nice little flick forward. It's not going to accomplish anything, but looked nice. Yeah, St. Clair's looking a little flat the last 5 minutes. I wouldn't be surprised if Uva gets a sub in here and tries to get some fresh blood in.
Just over 25 minutes to go in the second half with the tie score, 1-1. Oh, nice by Merritt. He's got Epstein on this side. He drops it back to way back to Chris Burke, but Chris has got plenty of space. He's coming. He's going to send it forward.
No, Burdett bides his
Okay,
time
to
nicely.
Cartier, to Epstein, but Trinity tries to, the player does step in, gets it. Burke's over here. Trinity can't keep it in. Going to get Chris Burke on a throw in front of the St. Clair bench.
Miller for Mills is the Panther sub.
Let's see if Chris is going to wing it down the line. Looks like it gets a little bit of a run. Tries to get it. Darren Miller sends it inside. Convoy and Vince. See if he gets it. Gets it to the center to Nate Brendel. Nate gets it to, that's Justin Burdett on the far side. Up to Robbie Merritt, who leaves it for Vince. Vince is, they're closing on him. Back to Justin Burdett. Up to Robbie Merritt. I sound like a broken record.
Nice little touch.
Levine's got it now. He's trying to get it forward. And Aaron Miller, both of them step in, but must have been a handball or a shove or something called. Trinity free kick deep in their own territory. They're sending people forward though. We're going to see a big free kick. They're going to try to get it about 50 yards downfield, and that's where it's coming.
Nice flick on.
Forward, flick back by Convoy and Brendel. Robbie Merritt tries to keep it in. Does. I don't know if it went off of Trinity or not. Doesn't.
I don't believe it did.
It's going to be a Trinity throw in on the far side.
You're right. Trinity is sneaking some guys forward into the attack here. This is a golden opportunity for the quick counter if the Panthers can collect it cleanly and attack from the midfield. Unfortunately, Merritt touches out of bounds again, and the Hillers started to grab a little momentum back here.
Cartier tries to clear it out, doesn't. Number 10 sends it back. Here it comes. But it goes through fairly cleanly, and Marquez takes it. I think we're gonna get a big punt out of this one. Sends it to this side, not quite as big. Can Epstein keep it in? No. Shanked that one a little bit to the left. Like we've got McCurry and Mills, at least McCurry ready to go in. Chris Burke's going to track this one down. Let's see if he turns. He does. This one's going to go out. No, Aaron Miller wouldn't let it go out.
Line.
Now Aaron and number 10 are on each other. Cartier, he's got, he sent it too far forward. He had Merritt on the other side.
Uh-oh.
It's going to go, I think, it looks like it's going out on the far side. Looks like it should be, hopefully it'll be a goal kick.
I think you're right.
Goal kick. We're down to just under 22 minutes. We've got the subs, both Mills in, Mike McCurry going in, Eric Levine and Epstein coming out. And Dan Constantino's lined up to be the next sub, it looks like.
Yeah, Dan can be your energy guy. It kind of happened in the first half. We need a little change of momentum back, and he's a good guy, very aggressive. Vince touches outside nicely. Can McCurry keep it? He will.
Yeah, he does.
Nice job shielding the play by Trinity midfielder. Tap forward. Cartier touches over. Can Vince get there? Miller sucking back. Here comes Cartier, and he has room up the middle.
And he's got two guys on the right side. Gets it to Merritt. He's got a little bit of space. Let's see. He tries to send it through. It comes back. Trinity's going to try to clear it. Can they keep it in? I guess they do. There he goes up. Rob's trying to run him down. Uh-oh, we got some offense. Wasn't that offsides?
Yeah, I mean, it was way offsides.
Yeah.
Well, we were a little bit fortunate. I mean, he was well offsides, but you really got to be aware where they're going to be on the long counter.
Chris Burke to Aaron Miller. Let's see, he's got Vince. Leaves it for Vince with the center. He's going up. He's got some space. Now he tries to get it to Merritt on the far side. He does. Let's see if Merritt can get the cross going. He does. Oh, Trinity steps in and clears it out of there. Mike Cartier takes it. That loses it to the Trinity player.
Nice touch forward. This is Conboy.
Conboy to Mills. A really nice pass. Now we've got Merritt. Here's Conboy again. Back to Mills, or no, to Mills.
Oh, boy.
Wide left.
Lenny got a good attack. That play was made by the aggression. Sean Conboy coming up from his defensive spot, winning the ball and playing forward into a little give-and-go situation, and then winning the ball in the box, tipping it